Hi everyone, I'm Maggie Weldon from maggiescrochet.com, and I'm here to introduce you to 7 projects that cover things. So the first project that I'm going to show you is a soap dispenser cover right here. This was made with worsted weight yarn, and you start it from the bottom, and then once you establish the rows, the rounds along the sides, it's the same stitch all the way up, and then there's a little shell round on the top, and then the little tie with the cherries on it. So that's worsted weight yarn, very easy skill. And then the next one is a can cover. So this would fit like regular soda cans or even these skinny cans that you see right here. It's pretty skinny. So anyway, that's a nice little gift, especially like for Father's Day or something, but you could do them in all different colors. And then this one is a bottle cover, and this is very, very stretchy. Like I could even put this mason jar inside of this. So you could use this for any size water container, and this is great for when you go on hikes, which I do sometimes, not as much as I would need to. But anyway, this is very, very easy. It's a great beginner project also, and this is started at the bottom with 3 rounds of double crochet, and then you just do a netting stitch all the way up, and then you chain and then work back on the chain for the strap. So then we're also going to show you how to make a little hat that's single crochet stitches that are done in the back loop. So that would be to cover a head. So then there's a toilet paper topper to cover your toilet paper, and that started at the top and then worked down straight on the rounds on the side. And then here's a mason jar cover for the lid, a lid cover. This looks like it's sport weight yarn, and you just do several rounds of lace and then thread the ribbon through to tie it. This makes great covers for jars, like if you're going to give gifts of honey or whatever. Then the last project is this cute little mason jar cover, or it could be any jar cover. And then this is really easy. Started from the bottom, a shell stitch, and then this makes an adorable little vase. Or if you just take this out and you have like the lid on there, it'd be a great gift too. So all 7 of these projects are in different videos, and right now Christina is going to show you how to make these on a close-up, and the links to everything are listed below. And thank you very much for watching.
Hey everybody, it's Christina from maggiescrochet.com, and today I'm going to show you how to make this checkered flag beer cozy. It's a really simple project, helps insulate your beverage, keep it warm, also will soak up any condensation, keep your hands from getting all wet. So this is really fun, really easy pattern. You'll need white, black, and just a little bit of red worsted weight yarn, and I'm using a size J hook for this. Alright, let's get started. You'll begin with your white and using your J hook, chain 4. Then we're going to join this with a slip stitch to form a ring. So you'll take your hook, insert it into the chain stitch closest to your slip knot, or the one furthest from your hook, whichever way you want to look at it. Grab a loop, pull it through, and then pull that same loop through the loop already on your hook. And that creates this nice little ring for us to work in. You'll then chain 1 and work 12 double crochets in this ring. So yarn over, go right in the center of the ring there, pull loop through, pull through 2 loops, and pull through 2 loops. So there's 1 double crochet. I'm going to do 11 more of those, and I'll come back and show you what to do next. Once you've got 12 double crochet stitches, you can join your round together. Just take your hook, go into the top of the very first double crochet you did, pull loop through, and pull it through the same loop already on your hook. There we go. Now I have a round of 12 double crochets. Round 2, chain 1, and we're going to work 2 double crochets in each stitch from the previous round. So if at the end of round 1 we had 12, at the end of round 2 we should have 24 double crochet stitches. Alright, I do have 24 double crochet stitches now, so I'm just going to join this into a ring just like I did with the first round. Now at this point you have a circle, and the circle should be slightly larger than the bottom of your beer bottle. Here's the one that's already finished, and you can see how this second row of double crochets just barely comes up the sides. That's about the size you want it to be right now. If it's a lot bigger than that, you need to take your hook down a size or two. And if it's smaller than the bottom of your beer bottle, then you need to loosen up. Maybe you need to drink that beer. Anyway, so we've got the end of round 2, our 24 double crochet stitches. From here, this is where we'll start working our check pattern. You're going to do 3 single crochets, one in each double crochet stitch. So there we go. At this point, however, we want to join in our black. So before I finish that third single crochet, I've got 1, 2, here's the third one. I'm going to go through, pull my loop through it, but then instead of pulling the white through both of these loops, if I go ahead and pull in the black, that's going to change color really, really seamlessly. And then I'm going to work the next 3 stitches in black. 1, 2, and when I get to the third one, I'm going to finish it with the white. Just like that. And you may need to pull on the your free end of whatever yarn you just dropped a little bit to kind of tighten it up, but that'll be fine. Now, you've got to do this because if you don't, then your colors kind of bleed over. Let me show you. I'm going to finish this white one like I normally would, and then pick up my black when I start the next stitch. We'll see how that one's kind of mixed, and it's going to make our colors bleed over, which could be a cool effect if that's what you're going for, but in this case it's not. We're trying to get nice even checks. Now some people, when they work the check stitch, they'll work the yarn underneath. So instead of just dropping this white yarn to the back now, they'll work over it. So I would hold it here and work my 3 black single crochets just right over the yarn there, and then it's right there when I'm ready to pick it up for the last stitch. You can certainly do this if I'm working something that's going to be seen from both sides. I prefer that because look here on the back. Across these stitches I've got where I carried my yarn, and across this one it's nice and concealed. So if you're working something where you'll see both sides, personally I prefer this. Nobody's gonna see both sides on our beer cozy though, so either way you want to do it is fine. So I'm going to continue this 3 pattern. I got 3 white ones next, and then I'll continue around, ending with 3 black single crochets, and then I'm going to work the same colors on top of each other. So when I get back to the beginning of the round, I'll switch back to white, work through white on top of those, 3 black, through white, 3 black, etc. And I'm going to do that for 3 rounds. So this is round 3. Rounds 3, 4, and 5 are going to be the same, and then I'm going to come back at round 6 and show you what makes it a little different. So this is the end of round 5. It's the 3rd row of the single crochets, and I'm about to do the last single crochet, but I am not going to change colors this time. I'm working in black right now. I'm not going to change to white. So there's that. I'll slip stitch and join to my first stitch of the round, and then I'm going to chain 1, and I'm working my alternate check pattern now. So now these I'm working in black. Here in the last stitch is where I'll change to white, and then in the black stitch I'll work the white. So I'll do 3 rounds like this, and then 3 rounds of the alternate pattern, and so on until I have a total of 6 check boxes tall. You can see here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 check boxes tall, and then your final round is going to be just 1 round of red single crochets all the way around, just to give it a little bit of color there. It's that easy. Well, I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you have any questions at all, please leave them in the comments below, and you'll find the pattern and the materials you need down in the description. Thanks for watching.
And this is the third part, which we're going to do the edging round. So at the end of row 13, so what that is to just go between these two shells and go into that space right there and work a single crochet like that.